Okay, guys, today we're going to talk critical race theory and an actual profile in courage. Here you have a teacher from Loudoun County, Virginia, a place where the school board is pushing critical race theory, where I believe so much of this indoctrination process of our children is taking place, and she's had enough. She doesn't want to be forced to teach things she knows to be incorrect or believes to be incorrect or conflicts with her religion, and she's quitting in front of a school board that's pushing her to do something that she knows to be wrong. She stood up to the woke mob. She quit her job very publicly and very emotionally. And I hope that everyone watches it. I hope they look into what they're actually teaching our children. And I hope that if you have the ability to get them out of our public school indoctrination systems, that you do. Not everyone does. So I hope you have the ability to get involved in your school boards, to push back, to don't just assume they're going to do the right thing and try to educate our kids, because if you've been watching, you realize that's probably not the case. You realize the teachers' unions are in control. They're not making decisions based on what's good for your children. Trust me. Okay, you can read some of their own quotes about it, like we'll start worrying about children essentially when children start paying union dues. But this teacher is a real profile in courage. This is the kind of bravery we need to see. Do yourselves a favor and watch this video carefully and pass it on.
Laura Morris.
My name is Laura Morris. I have been a teacher in Loudoun County Public Schools for 5 years and a teacher for 10. In that time, I have learned so much, being on the cutting edge of educational technology and working with a diverse population of students that I have loved. This year, I have the privilege to follow my amazing fourth graders up to fifth, and I have been excited about this all summer. On the other hand, this summer I have struggled with the idea of returning to school, knowing that I'll be working yet again with a school division that, despite its shiny tech and flashy salary, promotes political ideologies that do not square with who I am as a believer in Christ. After reading about your lack of consideration for the growing population of concerned citizens in this division, clearly evidenced by this empty room tonight, where you shut the doors to the public, as well as the emails sent by the superintendent last year reminding me that a dissenting opinion is not allowed, even to be spoken in my personal life, going so far as to send a form to my colleagues and I, encouraging us to fill it out if we hear one another speaking against the controversial policies being promoted by this school board and adopted in this county. Not only that, but within the last year, I was told in one of my so-called equity trainings that white, Christian, able-bodied females currently have the power in our schools, and that, quote, "this has to change." Clearly, you've made your point. You no longer value me or many other teachers you've employed in this county. So since my contract outlines the power that you have over my employment in Loudoun County Public Schools, I thought it necessary to resign in front of you. School board, I quit. I quit your policies, I quit your trainings, and I quit being a cog in a machine that tells me to push highly politicized agendas on our most vulnerable constituents, the children. I will find employment elsewhere. I encourage all parents and staff in this county to flood the private schools.